It can be difficult. I get it. It's a problem. And that's why we're here every day, to have these conversations, because we believe life is worth working on and not just living in. That's why we're here every day, for a daily dose of practical possibility. I'm David Landis, if we haven't met yet. If you find this conversation helpful, follow me here, share this with someone it will be helpful to, and also go to davidlandis.me and let's start connecting there. Now is the time for you to reinvent, to reimagine, redefine yourself, your life, your work, your results. Now is the time, but how do you do that? Because who you have been can't seem to take you any further. And that's why it can be difficult. I get it. Only you can imagine the world in which you want to live. That's why I believe possibility is personal. You can imagine a world that you want to live in, personally and professionally. Only you can imagine how you want to love and care for those that you love and care about. Only you can imagine how you can have an impact on your world. Only you can create the income that will create the control over your time and what it is you do with your time. A limited resource of an unknown limited quantity of time. It's valuable, it's important. But it can be difficult. You can look out at the world and see and sense what could be possible. You can imagine it. You can begin to make plans. You can make an effort toward it. But oftentimes it can be very, very difficult, especially when you don't understand what's going on. Oftentimes we look out at the world and we try to control the world, believing that if they would just do what they're supposed to, then I could have what I want to have. If the government would just, if they would just, then I could. That leaves your control out there. We, you, I, we each have much more control over influencing the direction of our lives and what could be possible. But there are quirks to our human nature that, unless you understand them, will leave you stuck. And that's why we have these conversations, to begin to help you understand and become more aware that there is more going on here than you realize. It's not something that we were taught. It's not common understanding. But there is more possible when you understand how your thinking works and how to work with it. It's an inside-out game. And unless you understand how the game works, you're going to continually be frustrated. And that's why I'm here. As I said, if you want to find out more, message me here. Go to davidlandis.me. Let's connect there. And please share this with someone else. This will be helpful too. This conversation and my belief that possibility is personal, and this ongoing conversation, is to end suffering. That's my mission, is ultimately to bring hope and end suffering. More is possible when you understand what's going on. I'll talk to you tomorrow.